Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold on the beautiful seas May sweeps. And with more than 15 episodes left to go, there's huge action coming for Liam Spencer Scott Clifton and his terminal tumor, for Luna Nozowa Lisa Yamada to take extreme action, and for Deacon Sharp Sean Kanan to totally lose his cool. This is what we are going to talk about and what we expect to see happening on B&B during these episodes. Alright, the first major storyline we need to talk about is Liam's brain tumor. Recently, the doctors discovered Liam has a brain tumor, and of course, it's really bad news because it is inoperable. So right now, he's struggling to process the diagnosis. He doesn't want to believe he's dying, mostly because he doesn't want to leave his two daughters, Kelly Spencer Sophia Perez McKinley and Beth. But as Liam's storyline progresses, we're going to see him vow to fight, and he's going to work with Finn Tanner Novlin. They're going to try and find a way to keep him alive. Even though Liam's tumor is not operable, they might be able to shrink it down through radiation or some other treatment, so they can actually operate. We're also going to see Finn and Liam becoming friends as they try to find a cure. And as we get further into May sweeps, we may see Finn indeed find a miracle cure for Liam or get closer to it, even if they don't find a cure within May sweeps. Because think about the timeline. If you remember when Eric Forrester John McCook was dying, and I said he wasn't going to die, I said it all along, he was given 6 months to live. But we didn't get 6 months of storyline. Thankfully, his fatal plotline started in October, and it didn't end until the end of December when he got a Christmas miracle. And it was Finn that developed a treatment for him. Hopefully, Liam gets the same sort of last-minute save, and Finn can make that happen. But if this Liam storyline lasts as long as Eric did, which makes sense to me, then we could see this lasting all the way to July sweeps. I mean, hopefully not, because everybody's eager to see how it plays out for Liam, whether he lives or dies. But I'm not looking for a wrap-up in May sweeps. I'm thinking it may be later in the summer. The second interesting thing we have going on right now is Hope Logan Annika Noel is considering a reunion with Liam. So it could be that in big sweeps romance action, Hope reconciles with Liam while he is sick once she finds out. Right now, and everybody else is on the don't tell list, that Liam insisted that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, Finn, and Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones respect because Liam just doesn't want anyone to know about his brain tumor. But he can't hide it forever. And Hope and the others close to him deserve to know that Liam's dying. So eventually, Hope will find out, and very soon, Liam is going to try to convince Hope to go back and give Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor another chance. But I just don't see Hope listening to Liam because it seems like she's made up her mind. Even though she still has strong feelings for him, the trust is just broken for her. And when she gets to that point, that's kind of it. So it doesn't look like Hope wants a future with Carter. And once Liam realizes that Hope is truly done with Carter, if Hope wants a reunion at first, Liam may be reluctant since he is dying. But once Hope finds out about the tumor and knows it's terminal, I don't think she's going to let Liam push her away. She may be there to comfort him. And as much as Steffi doesn't like Hope, she may also see that Liam deserves some love in his life before he dies, even if it's from someone that she despises. The next thing that we may see in May sweeps is Carter caving and getting with Daphne Rose Muriel Hilaire. But first, Carter's going to make another plea to Hope this week to come back to him. And Carter's pushing on Hope, telling her he still wants her, and he thinks she still wants him. But it looks like Carter is not going to get a different answer. Seems like Hope may truly move on from Carter. And of course, Hope says she still loves Carter. But she does seem adamant that they can't be together after what she considers a betrayal on his part. So Hope seems to genuinely feel bad about it. But Carter may get a firm no thank you this week. And Daphne at the same time is increasingly determined that she is Carter's future and he needs to move on with her. I'm waiting her to bust out the word destiny. Maybe if she uses that, then Katie, Logan, Heather, Tom will leave her alone. So after a tense chat with Hope, Carter may realize that they are truly done and there's nothing he can do to fix it. And then he may be more open to the idea of Daphne. However, Katie is probably going to blab to Carter that Daphne came to town plotting with Steffi against him and Hope. However, Carter may let that slide because if it's a choice between being with a schemer like Daphne who really likes him, and she's, really hot, or him to be completely alone in his bed, well, I'm guessing Carter is going to choose the schemer. Although if I had my choice, Quinn Fullerina Sofer would come back for Carter. But of course, that's not going to happen. So watch to see if Daphne gets her man, and she and Carter get closer before the end of May sweeps. Next, I think Sheila Carter Kimberlin Brown's time sneaking around with Luna Nozawa Lisa Yamada is up soon. I mean, Sheila and Luna can only hang out at Il Giardino for so long before either Deacon catches them or somebody mentions Sheila's hanging out with her granddaughter. There's people there that work for both of them. Right now, Deacon is so sure that Sheila is staying away from Luna. He is adamant that Sheila chose him over Luna. That's what he told Hope. But boy, is Deacon wrong. And Sheila is quite certain she can get Deacon to come around to seeing it her way and promise Luna she won't give up on her. But Sheila may be in for a huge shock if Deacon catches her with Luna. He's going to be angry. He's going to feel betrayed, and Deacon may walk away from Sheila on Bold and the Beautiful. I do think she'd be better off coming clean to Deacon herself. But chances are, Sheila will not do that, and he could very well catch her instead and then dump her. But even if Deacon calls it quits with Sheila, I just can't imagine them staying apart for too long. Alright, our last storyline to talk about from May Sweeps is Luna plotting a wicked move to get what she wants from Will Spencer Crewmorrow by giving him what he wants, sex. Luna may try and seduce Will by hook or by crook, whatever it takes to get the guy she wants. Luna has her sights set on Will. She wants him away from Elektra Forrester Linnea Grace. She doesn't care that Will has repeatedly rejected her. Lunatic Luna will not take no for an answer. She knows Will isn't getting any sweet loving from Elektra, so she is trying to tempt him. But Luna's not had any luck so far, even when she was standing in front of Will in her undies. So Luna may realize she has to kick things up a notch. Maybe she will drug Will, get him drunk, slip him a roofie. I bet her psycho grandma Sheila could advise her on the best drug for some non-consensual seduction, since they're both bat-crap crazy. And of course, if Elektra walked in on them or found them in bed afterwards, that'd be a real big fat mess for Will. The way Luna sees is if Elektra is not around, Will can be with her. However, Luna may have a rude awakening because even if she did manage to seduce Will somehow by some shady means, I just cannot imagine he would ever choose her, even if he loses Elektra. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.